Jill's back with another look at your certified most accurate forecast on this impact day. We've been talking about rain all morning long, but that is going to switch to snow.
Right, yeah, so some more impacts here with this big, massive system that's working its way across the country. We're going to keep an eye on road conditions, of course, with all the rain last night into this morning. Crews will not be able to pre-treat things, so it will get a little bit slippery as the snow starts to kick in and also start to stick. Also keep an eye on some flooding issues. The Ohio River will crest at 20 feet tomorrow morning, so that would flood the Mon Wharf. If you are heading back to work on President's Day, may need to find an alternate plan there if you are parking downtown. Meanwhile, power outages could become a problem too as the wind kicks up. Could see 45-mile-per-hour plus gusts over into the ridges. So obviously still a lot of details here on this impact day. As we take a look at the radar, we are seeing two main batches of rain right now, more or less scattered as we look from Morgantown up towards Uniontown, even California, cutting across the eastern half of Westmoreland County. Next phase of this winter storm moving in as we speak. Already some of that rain showing up outside of Butler towards Cranberry, even around the airport, northern parts of Washington County. Really starts to pick up around Mercer County, extending through southeastern Ohio, and it's not just rain, but also that colder air changing what's falling over to snow closer to Cleveland. That is in our future as we go through the middle part of the day. So the impact day is the reverse of yesterday. It's rain to start, snow to finish. Temperatures will be falling, and we will see some of that snow not only flying, but starting to stick too. Probably another 1 to 2 inches locally across the area. Higher amounts, though, into the Laurel Highlands. Couple the falling, accumulating snow with some gusty winds. Visibility is going to become a problem as well. We'll talk more about the winter alerts here in just a second. Still some lingering flurries on the backside on President's Day. It's all about the cold next week. Another impact day for sub-zero wind chills Tuesday morning. So here's how things will play out through about midday. We'll start to introduce some wet snowflakes first north and west of Pittsburgh. Probably somewhere around noon, 1 o'clock. We'll see that change happening across Allegheny County and then continues suit into the Laurel Highlands through the early parts of the afternoon. Initially, a burst of widespread snow that will become a little bit more showery, more bands of snow as we work through the afternoon and evening. The wind will again further hamper travel, dropping visibility, maybe even shifty a little bit in your lanes as well if you do have to be out and about later on this evening. And still, temperatures will continue to drop. In fact, we're going to wake up in the teens tomorrow. Speaking of those travel impacts, winter weather advisory out for the Laurel Highlands. So that's the higher spots of Fayette, Westmoreland County, also Cambria and Somerset, as you may pick up 4 to 8 inches of snow. That's through the middle of the afternoon tomorrow. Meanwhile, those prevailing gusty winds into Garrett County, eastern parts of Preston County could lead to some blizzard conditions as well. Again, that's all reserved for western Maryland and parts of West Virginia. Beyond that, we're tracking the cold air, also the wind that will make it feel a lot colder tomorrow with wind chills in the single digits. Waking up Tuesday, sub-zero feels like temperatures, more than likely 5 to 10 degrees below in most neighborhoods as we're getting out and about Tuesday morning. Beyond that, we are watching yet another system looks to pass to our south late Wednesday into Thursday. As we start to hammer out more of the details of that track, we may need to issue a few more impact days, mainly as we go through the late stage of Wednesday. Best bet for impacts will be south of town, and it's still cold straight through the final weekend of February with highs only in the 30s, but at least it's going to be quiet. We'll also get a little bit of sunshine in, so nice there.
Certainly nice there. Still an active pattern, though, and a lot to follow.
It is, yeah. It's still winter. Just a little bit of a reminder there.
Absolutely. Jill Sweat, thank you. You're watching Pittsburgh's Action News 4. We'll be right back.